Works. Sup everyone, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Card Collecting and Investing. And in today's episode, I am joined by a very special guest. It is Collection Kings. Welcome, my friend. I've wanted to get you on for a while, I'll be honest, but just finding the
Thank
time
you.
and
Thank you,
stuff
man.
like
Thank
that.
you.
But
I'm glad to be on. Thank you very
so
much.
happy. So yeah, tell me a little bit about kind of your, how you got into collecting Marvel cards. The hobby in general. How did that all come about?
Sure.
What's your origin story?
So I started collecting cards since I was a kid. I started off collecting hockey cards. I played hockey as a kid. I love the sport. So I started off collecting hockey cards. I still collect hockey cards till this day. Marvel cards, I started in, I want to say 2011 or 2012 is the first time I got my first ever Marvel card. And I have it right here, actually. This is it right here. So this is a sketch card from 2008 Spider-Man Archives. It's an oil. It's done by like oil paint. It's like a beautiful piece of artwork. It's done by Andy Price, and newer collectors probably don't know who Andy Price is, but he's an OG in the sketch card game. He's one of the GOATs. So I got this in, and I was just floored, man. I was just amazed that somebody actually sat down and drew this beautiful piece of artwork on this small, tiny card. And I'm the only one in the world who has it. So that's what got me hooked. It was originally sketch cards, and then that gradually turned into everything else.
Yeah. Brilliant. So you've got James Bond cards, you've got all sorts there, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm into everything. Game of Thrones, Bond, Marvel, sports. Well, sports. I have a few other than hockey. I have a few of the I don't know, like rookie cards and stuff. I don't really collect those. It's just I got them through trades and stuff that I just held on to. Mainly, I collected hockey cards, and that turned into everything non-sports.
Yeah.
But it all started with the sketch cards. Like the Marvel sketch cards, that's what got me into Marvel. Oh yeah. Like just the fact that you're the only one that has that in the. So there are numbered out of 100 cards, 50, 10. I mean, 10s are super rare, right? But there's 9 other people that have the same exact card.
Yeah.
What's cool about having the sketch card is you're the only one that has it. That specific card, you're the only one that has it. Yeah.
Completely underrated. Like some sketch cards, certain artists, 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely. And nowadays, sketch cards are tough. They're tough to hit. Back when I was collecting sketch card, like the heyday of sketch cards, which was like the mid 2010s when Rittenhouse still had a license, sketch cards were one a box, guarantees. Now you'll be lucky to pull a few in a case.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, they're getting harder to pull. They're getting harder to find. The really nice ones are getting super expensive. Just like everything else, getting super expensive.
We'll go into that in a minute, but just say a few hellos. Hi, Eric. Exactly, streaming out. Yeah, welcome. Hi, Marvel Guy 239. Awesome. So we've been just for context of everyone watching. We've been chatting, back and forward a little bit on Instagram, and even before that point, I've been buying cards from you without knowing. Which is awesome. And then you reached out. I was like, oh my God, this is the guy.
So anyone that's bought any Rittenhouse cards in the last 5-6 years, in the last year, all these diamonds that are popping up on Instagram, they're all from me. Whether through my eBay store or my COMC store, you've dealt with me. If you've bought Rittenhouse, you've dealt with me.
Yeah, I certainly have a few times. I love it. So yeah, we got chatting. You reached out to me, which is fantastic, and hopefully this will bring some value to everyone, because I just found it super interesting. Kind of your thoughts on what has happened and what has, in terms of the present day. It's been crazy. So I'm going to quote what you messaged me, because this is really good.
Sure.
Hey, Gingy, I can't wrap my head around these prices for PMGs. Collection Kings. That was about a month ago. So yeah, take me through like your thought process and like what you were doing in 2017, etc.
Okay, so let's go back to 2017. The FUSM popped up on ePack. I started buying a couple boxes here and there. A couple boxes turned into, I don't know, a couple dozen boxes, turned into 50, 60 boxes, turned into 100 boxes. I mean, it was on the site for 3-4 years, so it just wasn't selling out. It wasn't very popular at the time.
Yeah.
But I bought a bunch. I love the set. Cool cards, original artwork for the base set. It was, everything was nice. The price point was I think it was like $160 or $170 on ePack. So yeah, I bought all those boxes. I did all my trades. I put together all my sets, and I shipped everything home. All the rest of the stuff I shipped home. So I put together 2 or 3 EX entry sets, a couple of holofoils, the holofoil sets, the preserved amber set, a bronze PMG set, a red PMG set, the pattern set, and all the blues, the greens, purples, jambalayas. I just decided to sell them all. I mean, I just wanted to recoup some of the money I put into it. So
yeah.
Wrong choice to sell the jambalayas and the blues and the greens. But I mean, at the time, they weren't fetching these kinds of prices.
No.
So I listed them on my eBay store, and I'll tell you some of the prices that I let these go for. I mean, I pulled a green.
This is where everyone's going to be floored.
Yeah, I pulled a green Iron Man that I sold for I want to say $250 or $300. I had pulled the MM1 Spider-Man purple and the MM50 Miles Morales Spider-Man purple. I had both of them listed in my eBay store for $500 and a best offer.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, those sat in my store forever. The Spider-Man, the MM1 Spidey sat in my store for over a year until I got my first offer. And I'm like 90% sure that the Amazing Spider guy bought that card. I think I let it go for $350. This is the purple out of 5, the MM1 purple out of 5. I pulled a green Morbius. I think I traded that card away for like a few sketch cards.
Yeah.
At one point, I sent home about like 30-something blues, including like the Spider-Gwen, the Venom. I just didn't want, I already had the bronze and the red sets. I was just done with trading on ePack and the hassle that goes with. So I just to recoup some money, I sent them home to sell them. Most of the blues, they sold within that year. I mean, $60 for a Hulk. I don't know, $60 to $70 for Venom. The Miles Morales Reds were going for $20, $15 to $20. I literally couldn't give these cards away, Gingy. It was nuts. And it wasn't just when it released. I'm talking 2020. This is a year and a half ago.
Years after,
So here's a funny one. The purple Miles Morales and the blue Miles Morales sat in my store from late 2017 until early 2019. I had the purple Miles Morales at $350 with the best offer, and I had the blue at $50 with the best offer. And I dug through my emails, and I found the offer I had gotten in 2020 for the blue Miles for $15. One watcher, $15 offer for a blue Miles, which I obviously didn't take, but anyone could have had it for $50. I left the country in mid-20, right when the pandemic was dying down and flights weren't grounded anymore. I left the country for a year. closed down my store, left for a year. And one day I was doing some random eBay searches, and I stumbled across like a completed item for the Miles Morales PMGs, and I'm like, what is going on with these prices? I think I have these cards. I log into my eBay and there it is, a purple and a blue, and blues were going for like $400 or $500. I'm like, wait a minute, I have this listed for $50. I've been gone for 7 months.
Oh,
What's
wow.
going on? Yeah.
That's a long
So
time.
I waited for like a month. I wasn't keeping track of the market while I was out of the States. So I started following up on some of these prices, and I'm like, I have to sell this card. I mean, this has 10x. This is unheard of in the Marvel hobby within a year. So I bundled the purple and the blue Miles, and I put it up for auction for $2,500. No bids. Auction ends, no bids. This is I want to say February of this year. So 9 months ago, 10 months ago, no bids at 2,500. The next day I get a message on eBay. I don't know, someone offered me 1,500.
Yeah.
A little bit of back and forth. We settled on 2,100. I tell my brother to go dig up the cards, ship it off, done deal. I'm happy. I mean, they were sitting in my store for years. No one was touching them.
Makes
and
sense.
Now I got 2,100 out of it. What are those cards worth today? 12, 13, 14, 15,000? I mean, it's crazy what happened within this year and a half. And the only thing that you can sum it up to is the sports collectors. That's the only thing that, I don't know what changed in that year and a half, that these cards went from $20. The Miles Morales Red went from $25 to $1,500 ungraded, $3K for PSA 8s. So during the pandemic, what I'm thinking is, during the pandemic, when the basketball market blew up, a lot of these basketball collectors got priced out
Quickly.
of basketball. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're collectors. They're really. Oh, you collect basketball?
Originally, I did. Yeah, that's how I started. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Now basketballs. I mean, it's just crazy, these numbers. And to them, it's nothing. I mean, 100K is, 100K. I picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, but they're collectors. They're investors. They need to collect something. So, I don't know. They turn to Marvel, I guess. And the funny thing is, it's just the PMGs and the jambalayas that, went through the roof.
Yeah.
In that same exact set, I mean, the product, when it was on ePack for $160, live boxes were selling for $500-$600. And now live boxes, I mean, if you can even find a FUSM box, it's $1,500, $2K for a box. I mean, it's nuts. The product went up, PMGs went up, jambalayas went up, but what about the rest of the cards? So why is a PMG red out of 99 of, say, Miles worth $1,500, but the royal foil out of 99 hard numbered is worth 1/15 of that, 1/10?
Correct. You're absolutely right, and this is where some of the content, Marvel's Pack Fresh and myself and other guys out there.
Yeah, I watch it, and I agree with a lot of the stuff you guys talk about.
Learning curve.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the name. It's because those cards say precious metal gems on it, and that's what those sports card collectors, that's what they're familiar with. I get it. At the same time, I don't get it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so if it's from the same product, both numbered out of 99, granted the royal foils aren't as nice as the PMGs, but I mean, they're still nice cards. The back of the card, I actually think are nicer than the front of the cards. I might have a few here.
They look sick.
Yeah, so so this is the back of the card, looks looks better than the front, I think.
Nice,
But anyway, yeah, I didn't get it. So seeing these prices today for these PMGs, even the 2015, 2013s, 2 years ago, you could have had a 2015 Spider-Man Red for $100, 150 tops.
yeah.
I mean, they were dime a dozen. Not really dime a dozen, but I kept seeing it. I'll pick it up one day. You know, you're not thinking,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
if I don't pick it up now, it's going to be unattainable in a year and a half. So, yeah, it's gone crazy.
It has. So let's go back a bit again. So you think, when the pandemic hit, the sports card world blew up,
Oh, yeah.
and you think that people have shifted into Marvel cards from that? Is that what you were gearing towards?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. I mean, it's just I actually saw it. Somebody on one of the forums, I can't remember which forum it was. They straight up said, "I'm priced out of basketball. I'm a basketball collector. I'm priced out. I really like the look of these Marvel PMGs. I'm gonna start buying them." And he would
Yeah.
post on the forums, I don't know, a red Carnage, a blue Venom. I got this for $80. Got this for $50. I mean, to
Yeah.
them, $50, $80 is I don't know, nothing in the
Yeah.
sports world. So I can see it's logical. That happening is logical, and just the fact that the PMGs and the jambalayas and stuff that's associated with the basketball products of the 90s, those are the ones that blew up. It's the writings on the wall what happened. I'm just hoping that it trickles down to everything else.
I believe I personally believe it will.
It
I've heard
has
this
to.
saying. I've heard this saying, "All tides rise," or
Yeah.
something along those lines. So I personally do believe it will happen. But Marvelous Pax knows he's in the house. Hi, mate. In terms of the learning curve and people learning about what is important in Marvel cards, it
Yeah,
will
yeah.
happen, but it's going to take longer.
It's gonna take time. It's definitely gonna
Yeah,
take some time.
yeah,
Right now, the Rittenhouse stuff is super unappreciated. It's
yeah. Let's
super
talk
under the
about that,
radar.
baby.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate of Rittenhouse stuff. I mean,
So
some
am
of
I
the
now.
some of the stuff are just are beautiful cards, and they just go under the radar. I get it. Upper Deck has the license now. Upper Deck
Yeah,
had a license even when Rittenhouse had the license.
yeah.
But I mean, even the Impel stuff, the 90s the 90s Marvel, they kind of blew up too. So when is Rittenhouse's turn coming up? I mean, just look at these cards. This is you're
Oh,
familiar
show
with
me.
this one.
Yes. 75th, baby. I think
Yeah,
you all
okay, here
know
we
I'm a
go.
fan of these.
So that's the cap. I mean, these are just awesome cards. Here's the Surfer. I've gotten quite a few messages about the Surfer, like asking about the Surfer. I
You're
promised
going to get
Elusive
even
if
more now.
I promised Elusive that if I'm to let any of them go, I'll let him know first. Here's another one that doesn't
Of
show up
course, you
often.
sneaky
The
guy.
Carnage.
Oh, beautiful. I mean,
So
who did I get this from? I don't know. Who bought that?
and that's the Alpha, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was you,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that's the
Yeah, it was.
Alpha. Yeah. That was me.
Beautiful.
They're beautiful cards. Not only those, I
Yeah.
mean, all of these popping up on Instagram. These are just more extras. I have the set of this. These are more extras I have.
So you've got
All of
the
these
full
popping up,
diamond set, yeah?
like yeah, full diamond set of the universe.
Yeah.
75th anniversary. The only one I didn't do was Divas. I had like 70 something at one point out of the 9 cards. I had maybe 72 or 73 of them. What turned me off about that set is there's just too many random characters. There's just way too many random characters. So I just but here's a few of those. So here's a couple of dominoes, and I have one on
Nice.
COMC right now. There are a few cards that I had like 4 or 5 of them out of the 10.
By the way, what's your name on ComC? If you wanted to share.
Fonzie 33.
Fonzie, and everyone probably knows that name by now.
So
Beautiful.
here's a 75th diamond. That's the alpha. I don't know if
Stunning.
you can see it. That's the alpha. Here's the Spidey and Surfer. And there's like 87 more of these.
Oh
yeah.
My god, so
And
cool. Stunning.
And here's another one I dug up. I even forgot I had these actually. I dug these up after I saw your Marvel sales video and the Kate Bishop Ruby from 2013 Women of Marvel. And here's the set of that I dug up.
Wow.
I forgot I had these. This is like the 90 card Ruby set of the 2013 Women of Marvel.
Killer.
So, no, Rittenhouse made some beautiful cards. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so underappreciated. This is like they made really nice case toppers.
Yeah.
It's a shame they lost their license. They got priced out of Marvel.
But like, you think about the Rittenhouse stuff. You've how many boxes have you cracked over? You were telling me.
In 2014 alone, I want to say I opened more than 300 cases of Rittenhouse product.
Cases.
Yes, that's like 3,500 boxes. Yeah.
And they're all serial numbered, the boxes, right?
Yeah. 6,000, 7,500, I think was the most produced box. Yeah, I might have a few lying around here too. I'm not sure.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, so and I started in 2012 buying product like Rittenhouse product with the Marvel Greatest Heroes, and then 2013 was Series 2, Women of Marvel Series 2, and then 2014 was the heyday of Rittenhouse when they did Universe Series 2, 75th and Divas, and that was the best collecting year of my life, opening all these boxes. Oh, it was a thrill.
Yeah.
Even in 2020, so Upper Deck, I bought a box of 2013 Retro in 2013. It was super cheap. So I still have my red PMG. I pulled a Rogue red PMG, which I still have. I'm not sure what I did with I pulled a blue. I think it was Apocalypse. I must have sold it because I can't find it for the life of me. Yeah, and in 2016 is when I started dabbling in Upper Deck, like with cases. So the first Upper Deck case I bought was 2016 Masterpieces. I pre-ordered the case for $2,300, like less than $200 a box.
Guys. A
case, yeah. It was that was the price. Those were the prices back then, even in 2017. See, I don't feel bad about selling those PMGs for the prices I sold them for. It's because at the time those were the going rates. I mean,
yeah, of course.
It's not like I sold. Yeah, I didn't sell an Iron Man green for $300 in a month ago. Those were the going rates at the time. I mean, It is what it is. Yeah, I'm just glad I kept the bronze and the red sets. So hey, but the 2016. Go ahead.
No, carry on, mate. Carry on.
The 2016 Masterpieces case. Looking back at it now, and I still have all the scans of my pulls. It was a loaded case. I mean, I pulled the Tier 4 Spider-Man base out of 99, a Tier 4 Wolverine gold foil, the What If Tier 4 of Mephisto, the Silver Spectrum Hulk Alpha 1 of 10, the Jusko autograph.
Beautiful.
The 2 buyback autographs were Bishop and Archangel. A couple of really nice sketch cards. Venom versus Carnage Battle Spectra gems, Thor Kaleidoscope, a Ghost Rider printing plate. I mean, it was a loaded case. Unfortunately, I sold most of everything just to recoup them. I just wanted to open the case.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so what ended up happening is I sold all those cards within a month of me opening that case. I think I got like 250, 300 for the Hulk. What is that worth now? 3,000. I got all the money I put into the case. I got it back.
Yeah.
What was left over were 18 epic purple cards, including like a couple of big names like Cap and Thanos and Jean Grey. So I still have those, and the three base sets right here. So I was able to with that case I was able to complete the 1, 2, 3 tiers of the base cards. The gold SIGs, I was missing 2 or 3 cards from tier 3, and what ifs I was missing maybe 8 or 9 cards of the tier 3s. I picked those up for a couple dollars each at the time. So I mean, even these sets you can't find them 3 of them together for less than 1,500, maybe even 2,000 nowadays. So yeah, do I regret selling those bigger cards? Not really. I mean, I wish I could have kept everything, but that's just not how it is. I'll go broke real quick.
Yeah, well, exactly. At the time, you need to recoup the money, and you never know what's going to happen in the future.
It's a beautiful thing when you can actually like the enjoyment and the fun of opening the case, the selling what I don't know, keeping what you like, selling the rest, actually getting your money back and having those cards basically for free, and the enjoyment of opening the case. I mean, that's the best.
It is. Right, we just need to catch up with some comments. There's been a lot of people in the chat. Here we go. What's up, Nick Elroyd? Ouch, crazy what a few years can do in collectibles, says Marvelous Packs. Amen, right? Where's my time machine? I need to do a quick time heist. Yeah, telling me.
Yeah, that's right.
Same, I need to go back in time and buy all the 95, 96 Marvel Masterpieces. Yes, please.
96. I need to get a set as 96. I don't have a set of 96.
I do. I've got a couple, but nothing yet. Hi, Card Boss. This guy's great. Don't follow him. Check out his channel. Really cool. US Marvel guy says US government handed out money to everyone, didn't hurt.
I mean, that had a lot to do with it, believe it or not. Yeah.
It does. 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Royal Foil, a lovely hard number to 10, which you can get under 1K. Absolutely. So much to what you said. Underrated. People
1K.
shifted. Yeah.
I mean, numbered out of 10s, you can get them for less than 100.
Yeah.
You can get them for $50, depending on the character. I mean, 1K maybe a Spider-Man or a Miles.
Yeah, the high
or a Wolverine.
Yeah.
But some of the lesser characters, like a Shocker or even a Black Cat,
and
less than 100.
And that's where I personally would look at speculating on characters that might end up popping in the MCU or a series or this and that. That's personally what I would do. But
yeah.
I
mean, they're just nice cards. If you can put a set together of the numbered out of 99 cards for, I think there's 30 cards in the set. You can probably do the entire set for less than $1,000.
That's crazy.
I mean, they're littered on COMC for less than $10. I mean, you can get a Doc Ock for $5-6.
Yeah,
and it's a hard numbered out of 99 card from a product that's unattainable right now. You can't find a box for less than 1,500 if you could even find a box.
That's right, and that makes no sense.
It makes no sense. It really doesn't.
But again, people learn and.
Oh yeah, just like I said, I get it and I don't get it at the same time.
Yeah. Michael says sports guys pump up niches, and when the buyers dry up, they move to the next niche. It's why newer collectors ran to F1 and soccer. Now they're dropping into Marvel too. Yes, you're definitely right on F1. That's crazy hot.
I mean, those are global sports. I mean, soccer worldwide is like the biggest sport. So
Yeah, the best
I don't
sport in the
know.
world as well. I'm just being biased.
I mean, the way I see it, like not every Marvel fan can watch a basketball game. Can enjoy watching a basketball game or collect basketball cards or baseball cards. But I'm pretty sure like 90% of sports fans and collectors can enjoy and watch a Marvel movie and get a Marvel card here and there. So I don't know. Our
Makes sense.
hobby's growing, that's for sure.
Yeah. So, okay, on that point, with you're a guy with a big, in my opinion, a big ComC store, big eBay store with lots of different cards, like Marvel cards, and not just Marvel cards, other cards too. But have you seen? I know you've talked a little bit, offline with me about kind of, some of what I've been talking about, some of what other Marvel guys have been talking about. Have you seen in the last few months or even the last year a correlation in terms of things selling quickly or higher prices? What have you seen?
Oh, most definitely, and it's not only Marvel cards. It's just cards, collectibles in general.
Across, yeah.
Oh yeah, collectibles in general. So I do statues as well.
Hmm.
Even some of these statue prices have gotten just out of hand. Um, Here, let me show you this card right here. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so this is a
Yes, here's Brosnan.
007. Yeah, this is the Brosnan autograph, and Rittenhouse
Wow.
did Bond so well.
Yeah, I must admit,
Um,
I'm saying this the first time ever. I'm seriously considering Bond cards. Like, I, I don't know why I haven't, but seriously
Bond
considering it.
cards are the way to go.
They are sick.
No, Bond cards are awesome. I mean, if you enjoy the movies and these full bleed
Yeah,
autographs that Rittenhouse did, they're just beautiful.
yeah.
So that card in particular, this Pierce Brosnan autograph, a year ago was selling for 150, maybe 200 tops.
Yeah.
This one I'm keeping in my collection. I always keep one in my collection, but the last one I sold was I think 400 for the Brosnan autograph.
Okay, so doubled.
It doubled. I mean, it might not seem like much, but it actually is. I mean,
Yeah,
2x is if 2x in a year or two, there aren't many investments that double your money in a year or two.
nope.
There just aren't. I mean, today you go put your money in a CD
A
account. What are you
1%
going to
saving
get?
account.
Pennies. It's not even worth it. That's why it shocks me that some of these PMGs 100x, like literally 100x. The miles read 100x. That's just nuts.
So, just on that
And I don't
point,
even
do you think that?
go
Sorry,
ahead.
mate. Do you think that they are too high, and they have hit? Kind of they've gone too quickly, too soon. And do you think it will drop
You
back
know,
down, in your opinion?
look, were they? Do I think they were underpriced? Yes, they were.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
shouldn't have gone
So
for
catching up.
$20. It just shouldn't have. Yeah. So there should have been a market correction, but not 100x or 50x market correction. Um, I can see why it happened, and we're slowly seeing them kind of trickling. The prices are coming down.
Yeah,
There's a few big boys that are buying these cards. Once they step out, I mean, if you look at the bids, say, I don't know, a green 2015 something sold for 4K, right? A Doctor Strange. You look at the bid history, and it's two guys. The
yeah.
third
All the
one,
time.
yeah, the third one is at $600, and then there's two guys bidding each other up. So if one person drops out, that card sells for 600 something dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, is it worth more than $600? I don't know.
Yeah, hard to tell whether the new low,
for these guys it is. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, basketball cards. I don't know, a common player, like just someone that's played a few years in the league, and a PMG, a green PMG, will probably sell more than, I don't know, like a Punisher green PMG.
Yeah.
Or a Hulk green PMG. But in the Marvel world, see, Marvel collectors generally we're well, I am. We're frugal collectors, right? We can't splash around 10, 12, 20K on one card. The way I look at it, if I had 10K to spend on Marvel cards instead of one green PMG, I'd rather buy $250 cards, stuff that I enjoy, whether it be, I don't know, Rittenhouse Diamonds, sketch cards, I don't know, cheap jambalayas. Until today, 2017, there are 2017 jambalayas that sell for less than $20. Pick them up.
Smart dude.
Iron Fist, Mysterio. These are characters that have shows, have been in the MCU. They're selling for less than $20. So it's pretty much.
And the price between that and then the top tier characters, there's too much disparity.
Oh yeah,
that's the issue.
So Wolverine, Deadpool, they sell for $500, $300 to $500. When some of these lesser characters get sub $20.
Yeah,
I mean,
crazy.
I recently picked up, and I've been picking these up on COMC. If I see a jambalaya under $20, I'm picking it up. So I recently picked up, in the last month, I picked up maybe like 12 or 13 jambalayas. Arachne, Silver Sable, Iron Fist, Lizard, Mysterio, all for less than $20.
Yeah.
I don't care if prices go up. I didn't buy them to flip them one day. I'm just kind of priced out of the Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
But I like the design of the card. They're beautiful cards in hand. So if I could have another character in that set for $15, I'll take it.
100%.
If that makes sense. Yeah. So if they go up in price, great. If not, that's fine.
You're still good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I enjoy the cards. I enjoy looking at them, and they're just beautiful looking cards. So if anyone's priced out of these bigger name characters, go for those characters. Go for an Iron Fist for $25. Get the card in hand, look at it. You're not going to regret spending that $25.
Yeah. Some good advice. Like it.
Yeah.
The Card Closet Canada says the 90 Marvel Universe is still hot. Just sold a Green Goblin. I'm trying to sell mine, by the way, if anyone wants one. PSA 10. And Journey into Mystery. Both PSA 10s less than 24 hours after I put them on Facebook Marketplace. Wow. I didn't realize that Facebook was a thing over there for PSA graded cards and Marvel cards. Also had mad interest in Thanos. Nick's just got a Moon Knight PSA 10. I think that's a smart move, in my opinion. I think that card will go up.
Moon Knight's going to blow up soon.
Yep.
Well, it actually has blown up, but once the show comes out, I think it's just going to get out of hand.
100%. Pancake Analytics. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. Marvel going to be everywhere at my local show next week. I'm excited. Vendors already show me what they bring in. That's brilliant to hear. Is that a Comic-Con or is that a card show, Pancake? Fantastic. Hit the like button, everyone. Cheers, mate. I'm going to
Marvel cards are on the way.
Yes, baby. I'm going to a local show this weekend and Collector-Con in Tampa next weekend. Hope there's a lot of Marvel. Please, Marvel guy and Pancake, let me know. What's it like? Because obviously I'm in the UK, so yeah. Tell me how it goes and how much product's there. Even do a video for me. Do something. Nailed it. Yeah, nice. What's up, Stacking Gems? Hope you're well.
Stacking gems.
Yeah,
his Instagram is popping.
he is popping. He's a very smart dude. He is doing it right. You know, $200. I love that guy. So that's me trying to do an impression.
Keep on stacking. Yeah.
So I wanted to speak about kind of what is your favorite set and kind of what is your prized. Do you have a prized card in terms of Marvel that you have?
A prized card. Honestly, is probably a few of my sketch cards. They're not the most expensive cards I have, but they're some of my favorites are. Yeah, they're my sketch cards. Let me see if I can dig something up.
I'll be wearing a Venom hoodie. You won't be able to miss me. Love it.
So here's a sketch card that I absolutely love. This is probably my favorite sketch card. This is from 2011 Marvel Universe. It's done by Megan Hetrick.
Okay.
And I don't know. This looks just beautiful in hand. I don't know if you can see the details on this card, but this is just a beautiful card. Yeah. I love this card. This is probably my favorite card in my collection. And here's another one. Let me just dig it up.
By the way, everyone, this guy has a lot of cards. He showed me around a little bit. It's crazy. Great stuff.
So this one is a Rogue and Gambit sketch.
Oh, yeah.
And the detail on this thing is just nuts.
That is nuts.
Wow. Just to think that somebody sat down and actually drew this is crazy. And here's another one. This is by Warren Martinek. It's the cover of X-Men. I'm not sure which issue, 20 something, 26 or 27.
Martinek's like hugely popular.
Yeah, Martinek's one of the OGs in the sketch card world. He's one of the GOATs for sure. As far as like the most expensive card I have, it's probably one of the PMGs, like the red PMG, like the MM1 red PMG that I have. And I'm just glad I put together that set. If I actually put together the blue set, I was up to 30 something. If I put the set together, I wouldn't have sold it. I'm a character collector, but mainly I'm a set collector. I can do single cards here and there if I'm not gonna do the set. I'll do single cards, but mostly I'm a set collector. If I put the blues together, I wouldn't have sold any of them.
Yeah. Okay. So who is your go-to character then? You said you're more than set collector, but
Cap is my favorite character. Captain America. Sorry. He's my favorite character. Gambit and Rogue. I love the Gambit and Rogue stuff. The typical the Spideys, the Wolvies. Yeah, some of the main characters, but my go-to has always been Cap. He's just been my favorite. Yeah. I can bring out some really nice Cap sketches. I just have to dig them up. Oh, here's something that's cool right here, sitting right here. So this is also from 2015 Silver Age.
Yep.
It's a dual comic cut. This is from Tales of Suspense, number 68 from 1959. And what's cool about this card is this is the only dual comic cut that I've seen that features both the panels from the cover of the book.
Yep.
So let me just take it out of this case. So that's the card, that's the cover. And then those are the panels. I have a bunch that either the Cap or the Iron Man is from the cover, but this is the only one that I've seen that features both panels from the cover. This isn't something expensive.
But it's awesome.
Just super. It's just super unique. It's something that I'm never gonna sell. It's just cool to have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these aren't very rare.
What
You
is
see
that?
these. No, these are the emeralds. These are just
Oh,
emeralds.
beautiful.
But what's cool about these are, I don't know if you can see them, the numbering.
Yep.
So
So
it's the
you
alpha
got
and the
a
omega.
Alpha and Omega. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so I have the alpha and omega of the cap of Spidey,
Nice.
Black Widow, Loki, Gamora, Thor, Wolverine, yeah, Invisible Woman. I have a bunch of these. I think I have like 15 to 20 of the MU Alpha Omega Emeralds, the Landra.
Different characters.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, these aren't super expensive cards, but just to have the number 1 of 100 and the 100 of the same card is just something cool, you know.
Very cool. I love that you've done that though. That's really interesting. But is that because of
Yes.
the amount you've kind of opened?
Oh yeah.
That's just what you've amassed. Yeah.
These are all pulls. These are all my pulls.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So beside those cards, let me just grab something real quick.
Yeah, absolutely, my friend. See if I can keep up with the chat. There's some sweet Captain Britain art in the 2020 Rittenhouse Greatest Heroes. Yeah, there is. If I get doubles in my box, I'll send. Oh, legend. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. See, this is what hobby's all about, right there. In a nutshell. Love it. Marvelous packs. We'll go on to that question in a minute. Victor. That's crazy, though, isn't it? Collection Kings is going to get hit up on some of those Rittenhouse. Got to be. How wild. Crazy, isn't it? Let's answer this one quickly. So, Marvelous Packs. Given what you went through with PMGs, what are your advice in regards to Platinum Portraits arriving to Marvel cards? Do you want to answer that question quickly? Did you hear that?
No, not really. One more time.
So Marvelous Pack says, given what you've been through, kind of collecting PMGs, opening PMGs, what's your advice in regards to Platinum Portraits arriving to Marvel cards?
Oh, if you can grab them, if you pull them, hold them. I mean, hold them. If you like, here's my thing. If you like something, nobody in 2013, if somebody says they did, I'm gonna say you're lying. If somebody can tell me in 2013 or 2015 that they stacked up on PMGs, knowing that in 2020 prices are gonna skyrocket 50x, I'm not believing you. You bought those cards because you loved it. You loved those cards. You wanted to collect those cards. You didn't care what the prices were. If you spend $50 on that PMG and it turned out to be a quarter, 25 cents in 2020, you weren't going to care. So basically, the guys that are cashing out on those 2013 and 2015, even the 2017 PMGs, it was just a matter of luck. They just collected what they liked and it just blew up. So if you like the Platinum Portraits, don't hold them just because you think prices are going to go up. Will they go up? Who knows? I mean, you can't tell. Who knows? Maybe a certain character does. Maybe, yeah, it's speculation. It's FOMO, right? Why do prices keep going up? Why did my purple and blue Miles Morales PMGs not sell for 2,500, and then 6 months later they're selling for 15,000? What happened there? Right? Anyone could have had that card for $50. For 3 years, it sat in my store. I mean,
3
me
years.
personally, for 3 years, yeah. Personally, if I had a platinum portraits and I don't have any platinum portraits, I would hold it. I would hang on to it, unless you really need the money. Like you really need the money, just hang on to it.
Agree.
So
it. Great answer.
These are complete emerald sets. Besides, I have the the alpha and omegas.
Yep.
And then
yeah, stacking gems. I hope you were watching. You're stacking some gems right there.
I have 6 complete sets of the emeralds, and I probably over the years I've sold maybe 4 or 5 of them. I think at one point I had I'm not even exaggerating. I think I had like 15 to 20% of the entire product run of Rittenhouse of the 2014 products, the 3 products that they released in 2014. Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 of the ruby sets. I kind of regret not, and I don't really regret selling my extra diamonds. Like I just dug them up. I'm like, what am I doing with these extra diamonds? So I just sent them off to COMC. Even the prices on those went up too. You know what you got your the cap for, and I think you got a few more.
Yeah, so I got a Storm
and a cap. Bunch of them. Yeah. Storm, good, nice choices. Elusive grabbed a bunch of them. Collectible Fund on IG, he's grabbed a bunch of them. See, I recognize their usernames, but they don't know that they're buying from me through COMC
until now.
So, yeah, I mean, most of that stuff is gone.
Yeah.
Over this past year, I probably sent over 200 diamonds. I maybe have like a dozen left. And they're characters that I don't know, they're just random characters maybe. There's a few like I think I have a Captain Marvel still on there. Captain Marvel is one of the ones that I had like 4 of. And even these, like the Emma Frost, I had 3 of these. This Thor, I had 3 of these. The Onslaught, I had a bunch. Oh, here's one that not a lot of people know this set. Is the 2016 Captain America 75th set. It was an EPAC exclusive.
Why do you have to say this?
Recently. Why? What's up with that?
I was trying to keep this one quiet. No, I'm joking. I do like this set though, but people don't talk about it at all.
No, they don't talk about it. I've been posting some sketch cards of this set. It's super under the radar. And the 1-of-1 cards, these gold 1-of-1 cards, if you've never seen one of these cards in hand, oh, you're missing out. These are just beautiful cards. The shine on these cards, the gold shine on these cards are super nice. And they're 1-of-1s, obviously. So I had like 9 or 10 of these cards at one point. There's 75 different cards, base cards. I had 9 or 10 of these. I got rid of. I've only kept 4, I think, 4 or 5 of them. Marvel Captain America collector, he's picked up a few from me.
Oh, good.
I think now he has like 8, 9, or 10 of them. So between him and I, we have like 20% of the golds. Here you go. So here are some of the other ones I have. Issue number 100. Yeah. Anyway, these are super nice cards.
Can you show the out of 10s, please, if you've got some?
Oh, I have to dig those out.
Sorry, if you don't, don't worry. But
no, I almost had the set. I've only kept
really?
I've only kept a handful, but I have so many boxes here that I don't even know which box they're in, to be honest with you. If I can show
beautiful cards. I have some on ComC. I just thought they look Great.
I mean, these are just, and that's not even scratching the surface because it's just in here. And they're actually relatively cheap. You know, you can find some of those out of tens for less than $20 or less than $30. Even the trap dice set. So in the 75th anniversary, there was an insert set called trap dice. They look like the like the retro, I forget the name, where there's like a acetate in the middle of the card. Quick strikes.
Quick
They
strikes.
look like the quick
well known.
strikes, but they're not as shiny they're not shiny at all. They're not as nice as the quick strikes, but they're still really nice looking cards. And those go for peanuts. I mean, super underrated set. Some of those characters you can have for $1, maybe less than $1. It's a 75 card set with, I think, 15. The last 15 cards are short prints. Even the short prints are like $10, $15. So I have a couple of those sets put together, and they're really nice cards. I mean,
and you can work out what. So if you're talking like the odds, you know, pack odds and things like that, you can work it out because it's Rittenhouse, the number of boxes, sealed boxes there are, you know, and go down that route and think, okay, they're short print. So, you know, you've got an idea of what they are likely to be.
So what I'm talking about, so these cards are upper deck. These are 2016.
Those are,
75th anniversary. Even the trap dice, the insert set I just mentioned, those are from that set, the Captain America 75th anniversary. Rittenhouse 75th was in 2014, and again, it's a super underrated set. They had the comic cuts in there, and here's, I don't know if Doom Card's on here or not, but Doom Card has picked up a few Doctor Doom archive cuts from me. He wanted to show he wanted to see one of these. So this is my 75th anniversary. I don't know, where is this from? Fantastic Four number 39. This is just an awesome panel. I have to show them. So I have the set of the 75th archive cuts.
Wow, look at that.
Here's a torch. Superb. Human Torch. Here's a few Spideys. So these were super rare. Some of these are numbered out of less than 20. So I'm missing one card out of the 43 card set. I'm missing one card, and I've been looking for it. I don't know if I ever pulled this card or if I pulled it and I let go of it. I'm not sure, but I'm missing one card out of the 43 card set. If anybody has the Daredevil 75th anniversary archive cuts, drop me a line, please. I want to complete this set. It's driving me crazy.
Let's make this happen. I'm sure we can. Get the word out. Spread the word out, guys.
And actually, the Rittenhouse 75th anniversary, they had puzzle sketch cards in there. Some top-notch artists that, and at that time, boxes were $50, $60. You're guaranteed a sketch card. You're guaranteed an emerald card out of 100. Some of those insert set Rittenhouse, like the foil insert sets, they're just beautiful sets. And you're guaranteed to make the insert set. If you open the case, you're guaranteed all the insert sets. Each box, you're guaranteed the base set for $50. I mean, you couldn't go wrong. Nowadays, I mean, even in 2013, 2015, I'm watching YouTube videos of the retro boxes being opened up. You're getting a red and a blue. You're guaranteed 2 PMGs. Sometimes instead of the blue, you get a green if you're lucky, but you get 2 PMGs out of one box. That's in 2015. Okay, fast forward 2 years, FUSM. The product it's an enlarged checklist. Now you have bronze out of 199 in there. You're only guaranteed 1 PMG, and the product is more expensive. So what's going to happen for the new Spidey, the Spidey metal that's going to come out? You're probably not even guaranteed a PMG in the box.
No.
And boxes, I don't see boxes selling for less than 400 now. I mean, I tried to pre-order some, and I couldn't. Maybe I was late to the party. I couldn't find any under like 320, 330.
Yeah,
See,
it's
like
madness.
X-Men Metal was a hard pass for me. I just passed on X-Men Metal once I saw the quality of the cards on some of the boxes being open. I just passed. I started picking up. I'm doing like a little experiment to see what I can pick up off COMC for the price of a couple of boxes. So $500 budget. And dude, I picked up some really nice cards. I'm off COMC from the X-Men Metal. Nothing like a green PMG or Platinum Portraits, but some really nice cards and some really nice characters for super cheap.
And you've, instead of opening the boxes, you've done the buying the singles route, and probably ended up in a better
I love opening the boxes. I mean,
collecting position.
that's the favorite part of the hobby is busting the boxes. But at that price point for what you're getting, I'd rather wait for premiere or really save up for masterpieces, the next masterpieces. I don't know. The PMG colors are just off. Quality is not that great on EPAC. Digital cards on a $250 box. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just wrong.
So you've just mentioned it a little bit. In the future, you're looking at the next Marvel masterpieces, or if you can't get a box of Spider-Man Metal, what's your plan in terms of collecting moving forward?
I'll see what Spider-Man Metal looks like. I mean, if it has quality issues, if the cards, the edges are all chipped like X-Men, or if the PMG colors are off, I'll probably pass on that too. I'll just buy singles. If not, I'll buy a few boxes, maybe a case if I can find it. But the next one that I'm going, as they say, ham. Is going to be masterpieces. You just can't fail with masterpieces. So like we talked about, I like to open boxes, sell off. I don't know, sell off what I can, try to make my money back, and keep the rest. There are very few products where you can actually do that. Masterpieces is one of them. So you can pull multiple, I don't know, 10K cards. 20K cards out of masterpieces, a red spectrum of a top character. See, in 2020, I pulled a red spectrum off of EPAC of, I believe, Spider Queen, random character from the Spidey universe. I think I got $700 for that card. It's a red spectrum. It's a 1 of 1, but I mean, Spider Queen. Imagine if there was a Venom or a Spider-Man. That's big money. So if you can pull even some of those metallurgies or the mirages, that pays for your box. A big sketch card, like a nice sketch card, an Ash Gonzalez sketch card, or a Tony Perna sketch card, which I actually pulled. I pulled the Spider-Man by Tony Perna. Yeah, that's being sent home from COMC.
That's incredible.
In a few weeks. So yeah, I actually did a little experiment there too. I wrote down how much I've spent, how much I've sold, and what's left over, and it was worth it. For
I can imagine.
So I'm gonna be doing that, and I didn't really have any really big pulls. Believe it or not, I did maybe 3 cases worth, but no actual cases, just single boxes and packs. But if you add them all up, I think I did maybe like 27, 28 boxes, and I didn't pull a single Palumbo autograph or a printing plate. Not one.
Wow.
I think there's supposed to be 1 per case. If you
be,
actually buy a case. So theoretically, I mean, getting 28 boxes, I should have pulled 2 or 3 of them. No, I didn't pull any.
That's crazy.
And I still made my money back. So, I mean, who knows what prices are going to be in for the next masterpieces? If Upper Deck's gonna, you know, try to gouge us.
Yeah.
But in 2020, I was surprised. I mean, physical boxes were selling in the mid 300s, almost 400, and they put it up for 250. So that was awesome.
Awesome. So we'll wrap this up in a minute. I've taken an hour of your time, so I really appreciate it. You know, in terms of you've been collecting for a while, and you know what you're talking about in terms of Marvel cards. For the newer collectors that may be watching, like what would be your advice? I'm going to put this into two questions. So, if for the newer collector, what would be your advice in terms of collecting, potentially opening boxes and things like that? And where do you see the future of Marvel cards?
So to anyone that's just starting to collect, I would say just collect what you like. It's a you know typical answer, but that's just
Yeah,
how it is. That's what it is. If you collect what you like, and if you don't care about the price, whether you buy a card for $1 or $100, if you like it, then you like it. That's it. You don't care about the
yeah,
price. If you're starting to collect for as an investment, I would say don't. Collect what you like and hope for the best. That's what I would say, because again, in our hobby, in the Marvel card world, 20, 30, 40, 50x, that just doesn't happen. What happened with these PMGs is an anomaly.
yeah,
You're not going to see that. You might see 2, 3, 4x. I mean, some of these sketch card artists, you don't know who's going to blow up. Okay, for example, Mitch Ballard in 2014, Mitch Ballard sketches were selling for $20, $30. Now you can't find a Mitch Ballard sketch for less than 100,
yeah,
150. So collect what you like. You don't have to chase those, big boy cards, those topped out cards. You can collect base cards, base sets. If you enjoy it, keep it and just see what happens. If they go up in price, they go up in price. Great. If not, then you have something that you like. Just take them out once a year, twice a year, look at them, enjoy them, put them back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. Great answer. And in terms of the future of Marvel cards, where do you see
It
that?
can only go up, right? I mean, there's only one way. It can only go up. How much it'll go up, who knows? What sets or products or will go up again? Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's just if you look at the trend, it's been going up. More people are getting into
Coming in.
Marvel. Yeah, coming into Marvel from the sports world, even non-sports collectors, comic book collectors. For example, Miles, the Submariner Namor collector, he was into comic books, strictly comic books, and
Yeah.
one day he hit me up on eBay for a printing plate. He had no idea about cards. He asked a lot of questions about cards, and he ended up buying a Namor plate from me, a printing plate, and that just spiraled. Now he's knee deep in
He
cards,
is.
and he
I've
loves
seen
it,
his
man. He
Instagram.
loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he loves it. So more people are coming into the Marvel hobby. It depends, right? If prices keep going up, if the print runs keep climbing, it's going to turn a lot of people off. But
Yeah.
is it going to turn more people off than people coming in? Probably not. So it has no place to go but up.
Yeah. Love it. Great answer. And one last thing before we go. Favorite ever movie or series?
Oh, I'm. You mean Marvel movie?
Of course.
Marvel movie. I'm gonna say Winter Soldier.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go either Winter Soldier or Civil War, but probably Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America fan through and through, right?
Captain America. Yeah, that was a great movie. Yeah,
It was.
yeah.
It was indeed.
What's your
Love it.
favorite movie?
Oh man, mine changes, but for me, Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one for me is
Great one.
just mind blowing. I don't know,
Yeah,
something
great
about it
one.
that I just
Even
love.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok was awesome too.
Yeah, yeah, that was a
Infinity
cracking
War.
movie.
You don't get a lot of movies where the bad guy wins.
Yeah, yeah,
I loved it. I loved it when the ending of Infinity War, when everyone was bummed out. I'm like, oh wow, this was amazing.
yeah.
Ending it off with the bad guy winning, you just don't see that, and it was a really fun watch. I was hoping that for Game of Thrones. I was hoping the Night King won, but yeah,
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
I was disappointed with the ending of Game of Thrones, but that's a different story completely.
Yep,
But yeah,
yep.
love it. But yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for everyone listening. Please do like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hope you gain some value. Collection Kings, you've been an absolute legend. Thank you for sharing your collection, everything you do for the community too, because you'll be honest, you're giving out amazing cards left, right, and center. You're really good in terms of pricing and fairness. So please do hit Collection Kings up if you
My pleasure.
are after something in particular, because what he sent me has been amazing, well packaged, and I can vouch for it. So thank you for joining me, mate.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, brother.
It was a blast.
Hope you enjoyed, everyone. See you in the next one.
Peace.